Should be good. My volume is a little bit loud, most likely, so I'm going to lower this a little bit. Okay. Everything should be good to go. Everything should be live. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly. Did the stream go down? I would hope not. How can we talk about nothing? That's funny. Alright, I am honestly not sure if the stream is up right now. It should be. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, wonderful. Okay. So, Yeah, we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. Mostly, homie, how you doing? Well, first of all, let me say hi to everybody in chat. So we have Ben, how you doing? Mask Man, how are you doing? Let me go through the list. Give me 1 second. I had to reload the page. Also, one thing to mention, Drew did tell me that, or he told the content creators that he will be getting out glyphs most likely this week. He already got the glyphs for Wave 3. I'm a part of Wave 4, and he says he's going to try and get the glyphs for Wave 4, the glyph codes for Wave 4 this week, so hopefully I'll be able to get those to you guys sooner rather than later. We have Cyborg, Mask Man, we have Sammer, Blue Chicken, we have Minch, we have Jay-Z. Interesting. Jay-Z, Jay-Zillion? Jay-Zillicon. Who else? Blade Mist was on before. Not sure if it's still on now. But what is going on to all of you guys and all of the people who have not said anything in chat? Hello to you too. What I am going to actually be talking about today is, well, another thing. Let me know in the chat if my volume's okay. Because on my end, the music is a little bit loud, but I'm not sure if it's loud for you guys too. So anyway, what we're going to be doing today is, as the title suggests, we're going to be going over some endgame, like, I guess, ideas. I really want to spark up a conversation about this because I think it's important, especially for veteran players who've been playing for a while, such as myself and such as many of you guys, where we've gotten to a point where we have everything. It's okay, but not music. Music is a bit loud. Music is a little loud. Okay, I will lower it. Hopefully that's better. Okay, so, yeah, so I just wanted to touch light on this because in my video that I posted yesterday, I did get some interesting comments, and I did get some like, I guess, feedback on the video, and now I definitely know what I should do or how I should approach creating a video like that next time I do end up, creating something like that, because obviously this was the first time I've created a video like that, right? So it was new territory for me, but I got a lot of feedback and I got a lot of ideas from you guys, from people who commented on the video, and I just wanted to go over some of them, and then maybe in the chat we could also speculate on some other ideas that some people haven't thought about, whether that's myself, Mogamu, Iflin, or anybody else who's talked about Warframe's Endgame. I mean, we're really the most recent. Like, we talked about it literally within the past week, but I feel that it's important to talk about. It's sad how Endgame and Warframe are raids, but they're super easy. I agree, and to be honest, it's something that I don't really know how to describe. I don't think it's like an endgame, I guess, mode or an endgame like feature or whatever you want to call it. I don't think it should be something that's necessarily hard. I think it should just be something that's interesting and something that can be repeated, like something that we can go back to and not get bored. And I mean, I don't really know how we would go about that. Like I said in the video, something where we get a prize, we get something that is very, I guess, rewarding to us, right? We want to keep it, but then it can be taken away. And I kept on mentioning the dark sectors, and some people got the wrong idea that I was saying I want dark sectors back. That's not what I'm saying. They removed dark sectors for a reason. I think I said that in the video too. I'm not necessarily saying put the dark sectors back, because what's the point of removing it, right? Which is true. They removed dark sectors. They're not going to put it back in, just because they need something. And also, dark sectors was like, the system wasn't perfect. right? It needed work. But something like it where the clans have a goal to go towards, right? The clans have something to strive for, and that goal was trying to get a dark sector, trying to hold a dark sector. Now, obviously, it's a little bit more difficult because with dark sectors, it was like big clans, right? And the lower in the star chart you go, the lower rank the clans, the lower rank your clan had to be in order to compete for it. So on Mercury, it could be, it could be a really small clan, and then it continues up from there. But I mean, even though that system is okay, it still needed to work because there are certain clans who, would want to go for that spot, but it's so competitive, and because it's only one person at a time, like one clan fighting another at a time per node, it's very difficult to include everybody. Actually, it's near impossible to include everybody because it's only 2 people at a time, right? So a new system would be something where we can include everybody. We can include all the clans if we want to say it's, in particular clan oriented. Some system that includes all the clans at once, and something that allows us, as I've said, to gain something but allow it to be taken away. Now, I'm going to go through some of these comments. I actually had a pretty long conversation with this one guy, Darth Apples, about the whole subject. And I thought he brought up some pretty good points, and I brought up some pretty good points as well. So we're just going to go through a bunch of these comments. And this person said, I thought of something using the idea of time travel and going back to the Orcan era, which is what I said in the video. I believe so. I think I said it. Yeah, I did mention it in the video. Going back to an Orcan era, right? Have I heard of Destiny 2? I have heard of Destiny 2, yeah. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know they're developing it. Like to compare Destiny and Warframe. They both have different segments, but Destiny's raids are more communication and aren't things that can be found in regular gameplay. Okay. Haven't done any yet. Can't find the time for it. Sortie. Okay. But, okay, September 8th. That's good to know. I noticed that operator received damage in void mode. Age of Trump is out. It's sad. Alright. So, this comment was kind of interesting because I mentioned in the video, and I thought that was kind of an idea that DE could definitely do, where we have memories of the past, of our past, of the Tenno past, right? And I feel that the way that they should go about the story aspect of the game is, first we recover all of our memories, right? We recover like who we are, what we are. We recover all of our powers. Once we get to that point and we recover all of our powers, then like that's basically the first chapter, the first like the first, yeah, I guess you could say the first chapter, the first episode, whatever you want to say, right? And then after that, we move on to a point where we remember things about the past. We remember stories about the past, and we go, we go, I don't know, maybe to the moon, and we use the technology that allows us to actually go back in time for a particular like tower or a particular place, right, on the moon. We could do that, but actually use that to stay in that era and like replay those memories, kind of, if that makes sense. And I know DE is creative, so they'll come up with something if they were to go about this route, but I think that would be pretty cool, having a way for us to go back in time, right? Hey Defton, I think we need a new mission on Warframe for more lore. Lotus Birth, my name for quest, by the way, is only more lore about Lotus. Okay, yeah, that's true. I think that the Lotus does definitely need, some type of... She needs to be fleshed out more, because right now she's kind of just a... I mean, she's obviously our space mom. She saved us from, the Grineer. She saved us from... or she woke us up from being asleep, right? But the thing is, she doesn't really have... I don't really know how to describe it. Like, she doesn't have much of a story. Like, we don't know anything about her. We know that, you know, she's a sentient, right? But that's really all we know. Like, we know that. I mean, that's really all we know. And actually, I haven't played Second Dream in a while, so I might be getting that wrong. She might be Orican. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure she's a sentient. I don't remember. I have to brush up on my lore, guys. Okay, I wish that the Riz and Warframe could come in. Yay, live again. Yes, I am. How you doing, Flower? Sorry about me taking the raids so much. No, it's fine. There could be seasons, and if... Yeah, I actually agree with that. There should... Well, I mean, they do have seasons right now, but they're not really that great. Like, they don't really... There's no real variation with the seasons, which they should definitely change. We want a face reveal from the Lotus. Face reveal. Yeah, that's true. Hano's daughter, Lotus. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, she is a sentient. So, okay. So, yeah, we could definitely do something with Lotus. We can maybe see flashbacks of her in the past and have a quest learning, or I guess. Okay, so the first era is us learning about ourselves. The second era is us learning about our past and learning, you know, or remembering all the stuff that we went through in the past. And then the third could be, I don't know, something like where we actually learn about the Lotus, right? And they can split it up into sections like that and create several quests, several story quests to go along with that. And ultimately, it's like chapters leading up to an epic ending. And then that's like the first, I guess you could say, book of Warframe. And then you get to the second book and it's chapters, and then it gets to the end. You know, and it's like that. So you have several small quests that, you know, build up the story, and then the big one in the end that is, you know, really big, you know, really cinematic. They work on it for a long time. They work on it over time. And they could segment their time. Like, okay, so we're going to work on this story, but as we're working on all of these chapters, we're also going to be incrementally developing this big story at the end. So they flesh out the entire story of the chapter, or of I guess that book, right? And then after they flesh it out, then they go ahead and produce it, focusing on the big quest in the end, but along the way they have a team that develops the small quests, or small chapters to get up to that big quest. Do you understand what I mean? I think something like that would be pretty cool. Or a quest where the operator is not alone. I agree. Minch, how you doing, man? Imagine if the Stalker gave you a quest. That'd be something different. They can mix the story of the Lotus and our past, though. Yeah, that's true. That is true. How about Lotus quest when we play her as Hano? I don't think we should play as Lotus. Lotus is supposed to be like a special person. I think Lotus and Margulis are either the same person, or Lotus was her body. Yeah, I don't know. They have some kind of connection. I'm not sure. To be honest, I mean, I thought Lotus and Margulis were the same person, but maybe not. I don't know. And obviously, guys, I just want to let you know, at the end of this, we are actually going to switch over to Warframe. So I'm going to be playing Warframe, but I just want to talk about the lore first. Actually, let me just get through these comments, and then after that, then we'll hop in game, and I'll continue talking, but we'll have gameplay in the back. So, yeah, I already read this comment, and how about Clan Wars, which I thought was interesting, and it's kind of similar to the old Dark Sector system, because that's kind of what the old Dark Sector system was. It was a form of Clan Wars, right? I think we should be able to be more interactive with the random Tenno and the relays. They seem just to... Oh, those guys aren't Tennos, I believe. I think they're just random, like, humans. Or they're just people. The Tenno are us. The Tenno are children, right? And those people that are just roaming around the relays, they're Tenno... I guess what the Grenier would call Tenno sympathizers. They side with the Tenno, they're with the Tenno, they're with them in their battle, but they don't, like, they're not Tenno themselves. They can't die. They can get back again. You know, I always thought about that. Maybe the Tenno are immortal in terms of the Void because of their connection to the Void. That could be very possible. Okay, this person says they seem to exist, but they should be able to give random quests or something, and get Forma or Endo as a reward. I agree with that, but endgame players would not care. Like, I mean, Endo is always great for me, but honestly, like, it's not like I am continuously seeking for it. You know what I mean? I don't really care for it. Like, it's something that I get, and when I see an opportunity to get like a lot of it, then okay, yeah, I'll go for it. But I'm not like farming for it. You know what I mean? And I think most people who are at endgame, they don't do it either. Or if relays would get raided, so we'd have to work with them to save the relays. That I agree with. Like the what was it? Do you guys remember Flamorian, Baylor Flamorian, right? The giant ass thing that blew up relays. If those would come back, or something like it, that would be kind of interesting, but we'd have to have some kind of tie to the relay. Because as of right now, the relays are there, but I don't think enough people would care to, like, you know, try and stop it. Just like the multitude of relays that were actually destroyed during that Baylor Flamorian incident, right? Guild Wars 2 is working their story in a leveling... Wait. In a living world kind of way, where players take part in events and quests that changes the world around them. If Warframe did kind of the same, I agree. I completely agree with that. Where our actions actually dictate what happens in the system, that would be really cool. There's another game that does that, but I can't think of it right now. There's a game that's being developed called Star Citizen, and I think I've talked about it before. But their plan for the game is to actually have something just like that, where like players' actions actually dictate what happens in the universe, which I think is really cool. And it adds longevity to the game. It really does. As for Arcwing, I think we should be able to land on debris or optionally use them in an open area, so it will feel important enough to care about it. The assault modes were great. To do so, should add those to the other planets as well. Okay. That's true. I can see that. I hope we will get Warframe 2.0 soon. It's not the number that matters, it's the content behind it. That is so true. Really want that hoodie, but I'm broke. Okay. What happened to this channel is dying for a while. Yeah, that's probably my fault, actually, because I didn't post for a while. So, I don't know. I really hate PvP type game modes. Are the end game too? I don't see the value in PvPing. Now, the thing is, it's not the value of PvPing. It's what, like, it's okay. So the current PvP system, you don't really get anything for that really matters. You know what I mean? You don't really get anything in the actual universe. It's like sectionalized. You get stuff for Conclave, but there's no benefit to the main game, which is the reason why nobody really plays Conclave. That's the reason why I think, at least, nobody plays Conclave. And please correct me if I'm wrong. Give me reasons why you guys don't play Conclave if you don't in the chat. I want to know. But I mean, that's the reason why I don't really play Conclave that often, because there's no real benefit to playing it. It's just like a it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun system, but it's not something that I can play for a long time and then, you know, go back into the full PvE system and feel like, oh yeah, okay, this is great. I got some stuff. I mean, it's compartmentalized, you know what I mean? It's a separate portion of the game. So let's see what else. We can't thrive on unlimited content forever. The game will become such a monolithic wall of content and unused systems. They don't need. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I'm worried about. They're going to create so many different systems that they're just going to be unused, like Arcwing and PvP. And I'm not saying that people don't play PvP like at all. I'm just saying that out of all of the other content of the game, well, meaning the PvE system, PvP is brushed aside. Like, it's marginalized in terms of like the amount of players that it gets. So, I don't know. Crashed on nearby planets, so we can tell friends I took down and be proud of doing something that had an impact on the world. Yeah, exactly. Which is the plan of Star Citizen, like I said before. You're able to actually go to new planets and you can explore them, and you can you know, basically, like, I guess inhabit there. And everything that you do in terms of like economy affects the total in-game economy, and it's just a dynamic system that they're planning on building. Really ambitious game too. What if it was an old faction that we didn't know of? I feel like that would be the Sentients, because we didn't know about them for a while. You also get a lot of credits and filter on. If someone is interested, go to Warframe forums. I literally created a post where I ask about the new mission for Lotus. Check it out. Nataz Chamber. You should link it in the chat. Alright, Demon. Okay, so this is a conversation that I actually did like. Just saying it doesn't have to end. It can simply reach a point where they could stop and it's good, or start with something new after continuing that. And that's kind of where I got the idea of, like, I guess, chapters or books where they have separate, like, parts, and those parts have a set story, and the story is, you know, continued and finished in that book or in that part, and then it moves on to another story, and then another one, and then another one, and it just continues like that. I know what you mean, but it sure can take a long time to run out of ideas. At times, some of the best stories are the longest, and I agree with that, but I mean, this is literally an idea that has never really been done before, this kind of game. So they're literally pulling things out of thin air. Like, they're creating things out of nothing, right? And sure, they can come up with, you know, more and more updates, more and more stories, and I think I said this in one of my comments here, but eventually they're going to get to a point where the story is just bland. Like, we don't like the story. And, you know, sometimes it'll be like movies or TV shows, right? Like TV series. There are certain seasons that we like. And, you know, they're really, really good. They're really, really strong. But then there are other seasons that are absolute garbage, and we hate them compared to the other seasons, right? And that happens with a lot of TV shows. So I feel like that would happen with Warframe, and it gets more prevalent, and it gets more intense the longer and longer the series goes on. Think about Family Guy. There were some seasons that were kick-ass, and there were some seasons that were just not good, right? They just weren't funny. And I mean, that show has been going on for a long time. But that's an example of what I'm talking about here, right? How you doing, Angelica? I want to see more of that I want to see more lore that actually gives universe enough interest to learn about without oversaturating the players. I agree. Evan, how you doing, man? So, that's the thing, though. It doesn't have to be a story relating to the main quest line, which I agreed with afterwards. Who's to say there might not be a side quest with a reward of a Riven of some endo that might be short and quick. It's not much at once, but after a year or two of doing it, it would really add up. I think the main story should stay in big, far chunks apart, or far parts chunks. He meant far apart chunks, I guess. Yeah. To be honest. And I responded to that, and I think this one was, no, that one was my longest one. I think this one was my no? Anyway, I did create some long ones here. But I agreed with him, and he was right. But I also proposed some different things, and he said, I see your point, though WoW does, meaning World of Warcraft, does stand against your words, because think about it, World of Warcraft has been going on for years. Like, years and years and years and years and years. And they've kept their players, you know, constantly fed with content after content, and then... But the thing is, with my understanding of WoW, they constantly do things to make it so that the game feels balanced, so that the game feels like, even though you might be a really, really high level, you can still go to some missions and feel the same way that you did in the very beginning. And it's different for us, because with us, we're, as Mugamu put it, like ninja gods, basically space ninja gods. Like, we barely die, we barely have anything to worry about when we go into missions. There's nothing that is really rewarding about playing when you're at the end game, right? I mean, you play, you get, maybe like Rivens and stuff, right? Because you only have a limited slot for, you know, what Rivens you can get. And obviously the more you play and the more Kuva you collect and the more you roll, the better, like, Riven mods you could possibly get, or you can get worse ones. I think Riven is a good system. But I mean, other than that, there's nothing really that makes you feel like, I guess playing those hard missions. And even so, raids aren't really hard. Like, they're pretty simple, as somebody said earlier. So I don't know. But as for community-driven content, that's actually a really good idea, because I proposed community-driven content, which is something that, as I said, it really should be thought of. Something where the community is able to do something, or a clan is able to do something, or a person is able to do something, and another person is able to take that away. And that doesn't necessarily have to be PvP. It could be something where somebody is just, I don't know, they go after something that you own, right? They don't have to fight you. They could fight something else. They can fight, you know, some type of enemies, right? Or something. I don't know. Or they can maybe not fight anything at all. Maybe it's like a puzzle system, or I don't know, something. You know, they could be creative with this, but it should be something that it's driven by the community. It's driven by people. And if it's driven by people, then it is definitely something that has the potential to be something that lasts a very, very long time. And that's really what I want. I want something that lasts a long time and that keeps us interested for a long time, right? D can definitely do weekly stuff, taking a weapon from the community once a week, or maybe even a new frame or quest occasionally. It would probably take them a while to do a setup system like this, but it would definitely be worth it. It would essentially be a modding engine which they integrate what they like. Oh, okay. So I like what he said here. I read this late last night, so I don't know. I probably didn't catch this, but he's saying DE should set up a system where players can submit things, kind of like Tenogen, right? Where players can submit things for DE to review, and it could be like full quest lines and stuff like that, and, you know, it has fleshed out rewards and stuff like that. Utilize the community that you have, the community that is so willing to give to you and give their ideas and give their input because they feel that you listen to them, right? Because we really do. I mean, I do. I feel like they listen to us, right? I mean, this is probably one of the first, like, just game developers in general that have such a close-knit, I guess, relationship with the community. And not only that, but especially with the content creators. Like, I don't think I could join any other game community. I don't think I could join any other, like, you know, I don't think I could join any other YouTube, like, gaming community, whether that's, I don't know, fucking Minecraft or fucking Ubisoft, or, you know, like, do games for Ubisoft or something like that. I don't think I could join any other gaming community that has such a close-knit relationship with the devs like Warframe does. Like, honestly, they give us so much love and so much attention. It's amazing. I don't think I would be able to talk to the devs of another game if I were to do YouTube content for that game, right? Like, let's say I did, I don't know, World of Warcraft, right? Or Smite, let's say. Either one. I mean, I don't play World of Warcraft, but I play Smite a lot. That's why I mention it, right? I don't think I'll ever get in contact with the devs. Like, I'll get in contact with them once, twice, you know, maybe, I don't know. But they won't take my ideas. They'll be like, oh yeah, thanks for your input, you know, bye. And it's an automated message. But DE, everything is personalized. Like, I have personal contact with a lot of people on the dev team, right? And not only that, but just the whole community in general. A lot of Warframe YouTubers, streamers, I know, like, I'm friends with now. And it's absolutely amazing because everybody is so nice and everybody shares and everybody's like, we partner up with each other and, you know, pat each other on the back and make sure we all, feel like a community. And that's different. And that's one thing that I think that the devs should utilize more. And I feel like they already started with Tenogen, you know what I mean? Taking ideas from their community, implementing it into the game, which also removes stress from them because they don't have to come up with all these crazy concepts. We could come up with it for them, right? But then on top of that, they could take other things too, like quest ideas and stuff like that, and actually have a dedicated system for that. Like Tenogen, but except for quests or something like that. So, that was the whole spiel about that. Okay, let's take a look at some comments, or some stuff in the chat. Can you 1v1 me at Smite? Depending on what god I choose, I'm probably gonna wreck you. I'm not gonna lie. What about Helmet? What's gonna happen to him? I don't understand what you mean by that. Definitely adds Rivens to alerts. That would be useful. No, I think Rivens should stay in sorties. They have a good spot where they are. Where it feels rare enough that, you kind of have to try and work for it, but the thing is, it's not too rare where it's unobtainable. So, like the relic system, if you try and get a prime part, it's very hard to get a prime part because you need to farm for the relic, and then after that you have to try and farm for that specific part with that specific relic. Even if you have it on Radiant, there's still a slim chance of you actually getting it. Let me tell you, I've used like 12 A2 relics, still have not got the Lex Prime link. That's the last part I need. I literally built 2 Lexes, and I just need, 2 Lexes apart from the Lex that I already had built. I just need the link, and I can't get it because that farming system is very difficult. I don't know, it can make some frames broken. Wait, hold on, let's see. Yeah, I want some Warframe Rivens. For example, Excalibur plus some damage. Yeah, I feel like augment mods, like stronger augment mods, would definitely be better. Like the augment system that they have in, I kept on saying raids, I meant sorties before, I'm sorry, but the augments that they have available for raids are actually pretty garbage. Have you looked at the augment list? I'm sure you have. The augment list is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. There are only a few select ones that are actually useful. The rest of them are like nobody cares about. So, Flower, that'd be great. I would love to go farming with you. We could actually go farming once I actually get in game. I actually have to go put my laundry in the dryer though. So let me finish this up. So anyway, back to this. Do you watch any of the dev streams? They update the clan system. Oh yes. So this person was saying that they're planning on upgrading the clan system, which I knew. You know, I should have said it in the video. I don't know why I didn't, but I know that, you know, the DE is planning on upgrading the clan system, and the update is actually probably going to be coming really soon, right, with the whole Kingpin system. But the one thing that he said, I don't know where he got it from. I don't know if he says it here. Oh yeah, right here. It sounds like you want the old Dark Sector system back. Like I said earlier, that's not necessarily the case. I think that the Kingpin system, he meant to say Kingpin, will be a new game. Well, no. Will be an new end game. Maybe a new end game. Probably. Because the further you progress in that mission type, the harder it will be and the harder to defeat, because they learn how you play and they learn how you defeated them, which I agree with. I do like the new Kingpin system that they're coming out with. And besides, they can attack your clan dojo, your clan / dojo, so you have to come back and defend it. That sounds pretty endgame to me. I did not know actually that they were including that. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed when they said it, but can somebody confirm that? Because I honestly don't remember them saying that. I was actually gonna watch the dev streams tonight and try and like find where they said that, but I don't remember that. Does anybody like remember them saying that? Also, congratulations, Angelica. He is really fun. All right, Kuma. Welcome to the Tenno Defton stream, I guess. You're the first YouTuber whose favorite Warframe is Limbo. Yeah, I love Limbo. He's awesome. Okay. So, yeah, this entire thing was pretty interesting. Like I said, I'm not sure if they did say this or not, but let's move on. A system that hasn't got love for DE clans, you're funny, Arkwing dumbass, and that's actually not true, because Arkwing has received multiple updates in regards to the new movement system that they incorporated, the new weapons that they keep on adding, the new game modes that they added like fairly recently. So, I mean, they received a lot of stuff, and then what have clans received in the past year? Like, the new update that's coming out now is just now coming out. This is the first time that clans have really gotten a big update in, well, quote unquote big, in probably over a year, right? So, okay. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't. I had to do something. Cool video, and what's a subtle tune? Okay, so that's basically it for the comments. So now we're gonna actually hop into Warframe. So give me 1 second. I will hop into that. Got some. Oh. Hi. And I read this comment. Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually going to hop into the game now, and we're probably just going to continue on with this whole conversation. But, we're going to do it in game. So, yeah, I will be right back. Okay, we are in game now. Hopefully, some stuff is nice and gooey. What I meant to say was, hopefully, the stream is nice and smooth. It should be nice and smooth. Let's hope it is. Yeah, that is a goal we all have to work. Oh, I spelled 2 with a I. Good job, Defton. Yes. Anybody who wants to join can go ahead and join. I'm only going to be streaming for an hour and 30 minutes today. It's at 47 minutes now. I'm not going to be streaming for too long because I do have other things to do. Also, if you guys have not logged into Warframe, you probably should to get the Cyandana. This is nice and pretty. I think that's it. I need... Okay, so let's see. Are we going to... Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, anybody who wants to join can go ahead and join. You can just send me a message in-game. My in-game name is TDefton, if you don't know. Yes, I am on PC, so those of you who are on PC, you can join. Those of you who are not, I apologize. I need to be in this thing. Hold on. The Declaration. Oh my God. No, not that. No, please. The Declaration of Independence. Well, Flower, if you, oh, did you add me? Taylor Swift. Interesting name. I will go ahead and do it. Taylor Swift. Username does not exist. Maybe I spelt it wrong. Okay, there we go. And I will do that trade with you later. We're going to do these. Never mind. Somebody doesn't have a level 30 Warframe, aka stolen. So we will instead do... Alright, I'm going to use my last A2 relic. I want everybody in the chat to cross their fingers, because if I don't get this, then this is the last A2 relic that I have, and then I will cry. So, cross your fingers and say hashtag please RNJesus, PLZ RNJesus, and yeah, let's pray for Defton. Pray to RNJesus. Oh boy. Okay. Let's hope that this thing doesn't. Please. I really need this. Please. Uh-oh. When will you play on PS4? I don't know, to be honest. D took the new Kavor from PD. We saved to work in the office. It definitely hates RNJesus.
We must not let this infestation get any more out of control.
RNJesus
Destroy the
is
spawning hives in the area. My intel suggests
is
there are rich enemy supply
it's like a
caches
bitter
in the
hate.
area, but I
You know,
am
it's
unable
like
to
a
pinpoint
love-hate
their exact
relationship.
location.
You know what I mean?
Search
Oh
them out
my
if you are
God!
willing to shoulder the added risk.
Whoa! What is going on
Void
with my
fissures. You need them to
FPS?
open a relic,
Wow!
but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
I'm receiving a solid 4
Keep
FPS.
moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Are you guys able to see this? I don't know what happened. Whoa.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Good
Use that
God.
reactant to
Oh,
open
oh,
the relic.
fixed. Oh my God, thank you.
Don't forget
Whew.
the reactant. You
That
need
was
more to
horrible.
open that relic.
Okay, we're good, guys. It's really hot in this room. Like, extremely
A
hot.
juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations
But
of
it's raining
infested
outside,
foes.
so I don't want to
Slow
open
fight
up the
if you
window.
want it to go away.
But it's really fucking hot.
A hive is nearby. Be on alert. There's no way to know how the infestation will react to this hive's destruction.
Okay, so. Yeah, once again, like, what do you guys think? Like,
The relic has been
as in
cracked open.
for a relic system,
Finish
or
your mission
not a
to
relic
find out
system,
what's
for an
inside.
endgame system.
That
Do you guys
did
think
it.
what I said
Here comes
was,
the
you know,
juggernaut.
was right? Do you think I should make a follow-up video, like, going over, I guess some new ideas that were brought up in that video, like, through the comments? I mean, I really don't know. What do you guys think? Good night, sir. Oh, I forgot I'm formatting this. This thing is already, even though it's even though I just formatted this, it's still doing really well. Burning through these level 40 enemies without a problem. Oh no, 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 no! I go this way. I go home. I go home.
You are near a hive.
Not-
Destroy
I'm
the
not
tumor
saying
nodes
here.
to make the hive vulnerable.
I'm going home. Good night. Good evening.
All
Where the
nodes
hell is this
destroyed.
thing? Okay,
The
there we
hive
go.
is vulnerable.
Ow. New nightmare mode 1 FPS. The Dragoon? Yeah, I don't like that thing either. Oh my gosh, can it stop knocking me back? It does this all the time. Alright. Where is it?
That's it. Now take out the hive.
I'm just gonna unload my entire fucking magazine. Okay. Well, my timer wasn't supposed to end. I don't know why it did, but, you know, I guess that's fine. Mission accomplished still, right? You know? It still died. I have a really weird build on my Limbo. I have a lot of health. And, I'm not sure if that's normal. It doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel like something that Limbo should have, like a lot of health, and then... Not only that, but I also have quick thinking. I mean, which is a pretty good combo. I don't have rage.
There are still undiscovered supply caches in the area.
But I
You
do
may
have,
want to
you know, a
locate
pretty
them before
high
leaving.
energy cache. But I don't know, like, my setup just doesn't feel normal. Yeah, I'm okay with that, but, you know, it still doesn't feel normal. Doesn't change the fact that it just, you know what I mean. So, I just realized that we already finished it. So, good job, Defton. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Time to go. No, sir. No, ma'am. I don't agree. I don't want your cookies. Oh, I went the wrong way. I would rather not consume your beverage. Feels great being the last one. No! I want it to be cool. I want to see how many times I can do that. Alright, time to go. Oh my god, no. RNGesus. No, why? Why did you do this to me? I'm gonna take the Forma. I took the fucking Forma. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, GG to my A2 relics. I'm so fucking upset. Oh my god. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. Fucking hell. Alright, let's do some other fucking things. I need to farm for this because I need that really sweet scene for the Captura. Where the hell do I find these commanders? Would be the best place to find a commander. See, because the commander's on the moon, because I know they spawn a lot on the moon, but they're different, right? Or are they different? No, they're not. So I think the moon would probably be the best place to go. So let's go ahead and hop into the moon. No shield mode. Yeah, well, we'll get some nightmare mods. Why not? Why not? I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Operator, did you hear that?
You know what I need to do? I just need to collect prime parts and then sell them. Collect prime parts, ship them out. Good to go. Done. Ready. That's all I need to do. I'm actually really tired. I'm not even gonna lie, because I went to bed pretty late last night, and then I got up early, and I had calculus in the morning, which put me half to sleep, and then after that, I had...
Leave no one standing.
What else did I had? Then I had work,
Target here, Hunter. I sense it.
which was
Track
fine,
it with the synthesis scanner.
but then
Don't
after
let it
that,
escape.
Well, work. I'm a
My
computer
intel
suggeintist,
suggests
so
there are
I
rich enemy
was
supply
literally just
caches
sitting in a
the
chair all
area,
day, so
but
that
I'm
made
unable
me
to pinpoint
even more
their
tired.
exact location. Search them out
And
if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
and then after that, I had what the hell did I
You
have?
found the first resource cache.
Oh, I had a
I'm
computer
detecting
science
2 more
class
faint hints.
after that. Yeah.
Sentient scouts. If they detect
Oh.
you, fighters will soon attack.
You took out my shields. I need those. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on scanning, and I'm gonna punch my way to victory. Good night, sir. Good night, sir. Why are they exploding? Why are they exploding after I kill them? Is that a thing? That's not supposed to be a thing. Like, they're literally exploding. That's not just me, right? It's not just me. Why are they exploding? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh. Nightmare mode. Interesting. I haven't played a Nightmare in forever. So, yeah. No, sir. Okay. My apparatus kidneys for plat. Have you had blast damage to the weapon? No, but I will. When that time comes. I feel very stupid because I don't know how to... I cry. Oh. It's out that way. Don't worry, I'll figure this out. Oh, yeah, I really am stupid. I was right there. Okay, now, let's see. Is this thing this way or this way? It's this way. Okay. Oh, enemies! Oh, enemies! Oh, enemies! Frozen in time, frozen in time. Whoa, yes! So much fun. I actually really like Loki. Not Loki. I was about to say Loki. What the fuck? I really love what they did with Limbo. There we go. Alright. Oh, these guys are all still in the void. Alright, time to... Oh, this is one of the challenge rooms. I don't feel like doing it, though. Yeah, I know. He is broken, but he is really fun. Being able to freeze in nearly anything. I think I've only encountered a few enemies where I actually can't freeze them. And they're, you know, important enemies like bosses. But for the most part, you really can freeze anything. Oh, sentience. I don't think I can freeze sentience.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
Yes,
Now
wonderful.
get to
Okay.
extraction.
Ow, can you not do that? You know, the action of not doing that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, now we just need to find this stupid target. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, we're going this way. Okay, we're going this way.
There it is.
Ah.
Right for synthesis.
Yo,
Tame this creature
my
so
guy.
you may perform the synthesis I require.
Yes, my dude. Run it. Oh my god, the zigzags. No, stop moving. Stop fucking moving. Stop it. Oh, we got him. Good night, sir. Sweet
An
dreams.
excellent specimen, Hunter. This will advance Sanctuary's goal of preservation.
Okay, perfect. Now we just have to do this one more time. Hoorah! I need to get so many of those Samaris, or so much Samaris standing. So many, so much. I don't know which one is grammatically correct in this case. I know, Yoko is looking real fine. Ah, I'm almost able to actually use Generic. Ooh, let's see what I get. An Orkin cell, the thing that I have over 100 of. Probably over 200 at this point. I never use Orkin cells anymore. I remember in the beginning when I was playing Warframe, Orkin cells were like the most annoying thing ever. They were the most annoying resource ever. And yeah, not anymore. Let's see, how many Orkin cells do I actually have? 163. I'm surprised I don't have more. When I play on PS4, it's usually playing other games. Like, I don't normally play Warframe on PS4. Just because I really can't get used to the movement. It's just such a steep learning curve for me when I'm so used to being really fluid on PC. It just kind of gets me frustrated a little bit. Also, I can't really stream on that. I've tried before, but I like for some reason. First of all, the mic quality is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage because I don't have a headset. I have like a I have blue snowball. I have a blue snowball. I don't know why I pronounced it like that.
Ballistic
But
weapons.
yeah, so I have an external mic, right? So that's basically how I record.
I am detecting a synthesis target.
And I can't hook that up to my PS4 as from what I know,
there are rich
right?
enemy supply caches in the
So
area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location.
yeah, my
Search them
quality
out
is
if you are
garbage,
willing to
and I don't
shoulder
like it
this
when my
added
quality
risk.
is garbage because I like having professional looking and
You found the
sounding
first resource
videos.
cache. I'm detecting
Well,
two
to a
more
degree.
faint hints.
Because me myself, I'm not professional, but I like the presentation to be nice. Oh, also, what did you guys think about the thumbnail that I made for the most recent video? The one where I was reading comments from, the how to fix Warframe response video.
Oculists, if they scan you.
When I made that, I was like,
Fighters
oh
won't be
yeah,
far
this
behind.
looks kind of cool. But then when I actually saw it on like as a thumbnail, I was like, wow, this actually looks really nice, in my opinion. But I don't know. What do
The
you guys think?
sentient
Did
has
you guys like it?
detected you. Fighters incoming.
Oh, Maskman did. Awesome. Oh, Sentient, hi. No, sir. I just have to wait for a little bit. That's not gonna save you, buddy. I'm just gonna unload this entire clip real quick. Right into the chest.
Sentient fighters can adapt to your attacks. Hit them with something else.
I'm pretty sure that one died. They both died. Okay, cool. See, that's why I love Limbo. That is why I love Limbo. Taking care of sentients like they were nobody's business. I don't know why, but whenever anybody has that mod on and like all the mods are highlighted, I just feel the need to collect everything. Is that just me? Is it bothering you guys? I'm sorry if it is. I'll stop, I promise. I should really get back to killing though. Cause you know that's what I am. Killing machine basically.
My readings indicate one more.
Oh no, they don't let me enter the void. Here, maybe. Nope. Nope, they do not allow anything in regards to the void being utilized here. So unfortunately, I am not able to help in this situation. My health is too low to do anything, so I'm just gonna continue going this way. No. I don't think so. Oh wow. They're all dead. I didn't even know what nightmare mod we got. What did we get last time? I don't even remember. Actually, Anthony, I didn't see that video of Gordon Ramsay screaming at his kids. I didn't see that video, so I don't have any thoughts on it. But you can send it to me on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and watch it. And then I'll give you my opinion. Sick and Fury, thank you.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Ah, I knew it was going to be here.
You found all the caches.
Found all the caches. Now it's time to find the person of interest.
All right, Hunter.
All right,
I will
Hunter.
reward you should you perform synthesis.
No, stop. Stop. Come back. No, please. Oh, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Oh, I thought I didn't get him. I was about to say, there's no fucking way. Alright, time to go.
Your hunt is finished. Pay me a visit to receive your reward.
Yes, I will receive my reward. I'm ready to receive my reward.
You can erase their immunity as well.
Yep, yeah. I don't worry, I will never forget that.
I like a quest that's basically a flashback to the old war.
Yeah, I would actually love that as well. A flashback to the old war. I mean, that's kind of what I was talking about before when I was saying kind of like having memories or playing memories in that era. I was kind of referring to the Orcan era where that was taking place. Oh, generic wasn't unlocked yet. Okay, good. Because I sprinted all the way over there to try and actually unlock it. But, yeah, nope, it didn't unlock. Okay, so, fast travel. No, not fucking Darvo's deals. Fuck you, Darvo. Actually, no, I like Darvo. I was kidding. I like Darvo. Darvo's cool. But I need Cephalon Samaris right now.
I see we are
Even though he's a
looked back
pretentious
in
dick.
terror. You find thrill in the hunt.
I don't find
Come
thrill
back
in the
later
hunt.
for a new target.
I just needed some more standing with you so that I can get
This
this
is
thing.
how I can help you.
Oh my god, I need so
Help
much.
the Sanctuary. I will share what I know, but you must prove yourself.
I could buy something that's worth 7. I own this? Since when? Really? Interesting. Okay. Well, I own that. Which is nice. But what I really need is this. I really want this. I need that. So I need more standing. Oh my god. It'd be neat to learn what are the source of the Tenno's powers. As I know, came from the void, but it's deeper than just being there as young people gave us them. Yeah, I agree. And it would be really interesting to find out exactly like how, I guess, our kids, our Tenno, were actually able to receive the powers from the void. How they were able to basically contract these abilities, I guess would be the best way to put it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. And that would really be really cool to actually look at too. So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Bard frame again. I'm gonna turn off my music, and then we're just gonna. Actually, I don't really need to turn off my music. I could lower it, and because I'm not gonna create a new tune. So I'm just gonna lower the music.
Progressions.
And
All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
can the Tenno reproduce? And if they would their child avoid energy? I'm not sure. That's a good question. You should tweet DE Steve about it. But it'd be kind of an odd question to ask because the Tenno are children, so are like preteens kind of. So it's not really a great thing for kids at the age of like 12 to be trying to conceive a child. I want to use that one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head into a relay. You guys can hop in with me and we'll have a good time for the next 10 minutes because I'm only gonna be streaming for 10 minutes. So let's see if we can get into Londra 2. Yeah, let's see if we can get into Londra 2. Hopefully we can. I don't think it'll fill up. But I will be in the music spot in that relay, the one on the far left side. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the far right side next to the red veil, next to my boys. And I will be playing music. so you guys can go ahead and come. I am in region US, I think US East if it is set to, you know, a particular coast. I am in US East. Launder relay number 2. Far right side. Right here. Where the music is. And I'm gonna say hi to everyone in the relay. I like saying that from now on. Saying fellow Tenno rather than, you know, guys or what's up. Because I mean it is technically my catchphrase. So yummy and moist. Ass juices? I don't understand this comment here. Probably not, Anthony. I'll probably just leave it for another, I don't know, another time, maybe another stream. I'll give my input on it. Oh my god. Wait. Everybody who has Octavia should come. Like everybody who has Octavia should we should all just pile up here. Taylor Swift, in order to actually join, you're gonna have to actually, like, select the relay thing. You're gonna have to actually select the relay node. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Angelica, their new emotes. Yeah, this person synced with me. I thought that was so cool. That Bratton Prime looks actually really nice. I like the color scheme. Okay, so. Wait, how far does this go? Do I play music out here? No, I don't. It's literally only in here. Oh, I did not mean to meditate. Fuck that. They should add more of these spots around the place. How is Stolen Life doing that? He is... Let me show you. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. believe it is sitting down, playing an animation, and then pressing the button to stand again. That used to be how to do it. I actually don't remember. Yeah, it is a bug, but I forgot how to do it. They're like dragging their asses across the floor. Emote arsenal. Oh, yeah, yeah. Apparently, I won't be able to see this. Other people will, though. Whoa. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Everybody, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Can we take a moment to appreciate this man's fashion frame? Wow. Wow, I've never seen a Valbin Prime look so majestic. You really look like a Prime frame. You look like you are straight out of the Orcan era. Oh, well, not anymore. But before you did, so bravo on the last look. I should try putting the Cyandana on my Octavia. Maybe it'll look nice on her. I don't know. Because I feel like this is the only the one that I have currently is the only one that actually matches with her. Well, this one isn't that bad, actually. It's mainly because of the flap in the back. That's the main reason why it doesn't really match with many things. Not really sure. But that is going to be the end of my stream today. Oh man, I am really tired. I'm gonna take a nap. But the conversation that we did have earlier, I really enjoyed. I really think it is something that is needed to be talked about more, and something that we need to bring up to DE more often, because the end game in this game is non-existent, and we all know it. We all joke about it, like, oh, you know, it's fashion frame, it's, you know, it's Captura, it's stuff like that, like I said in my video, but it's really not a thing, right? So I think it's something that really needs to be talked about more often. And I'm glad all of you guys who stuck with me throughout the entire stream, and all of you guys who also participated in that conversation, wanted to participate in that conversation and wanted to come up with ideas with me and stuff like that. If you guys do actually want to get this out to DE, you could spread this stream around once it actually goes live, or you can create a forum post, or you can try and tweet at them. You know, do anything that you can in order to get, I guess, awareness. I mean, they probably already know, but get them to understand that it's not something that they should put off. It's something that is really an issue, because they're losing a lot of players. They're losing a lot of long-time players because of this. And it's honestly not right. So, thank you guys so much. Once again, if you did like and you aren't subscribed already, then please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video and or stream. Peace.